All right, ready? Scale 0.
Yeah!
Hi there guys, welcome to today's Captain's Vlog. It's 11:36 hours on Saturday, February 27th, 2016. Batman! I have a fist full of glory. Glory and love and sunshine. I did order the cables, so here, take this, I'll show you what we got. We have bullets in 4 millimeters. We have bullets in 2 millimeters, and we have bullets in 3.5 millimeters.
Cool.
We have now, these are female ends on the batteries. So I have male, 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 male. Matched set of 4. Okay. These are adapters for, these are male to female EC3 to EC5s. So we can, no we can't. Those are totally useless. My plan was to be able to do power testing using smaller batteries for just testing and stuff without actually turning it on for reals, but like powering up the radio. That's not going to work with those connectors, but we can use them for something. Yeah, that's not going to work. But I can power a plane off one of these now, so I got that going for me. And I got three more charging cables. Because we needed 2 more to be able to charge all 4 at once, and this gives us a spare because we were butchering them, so I got an extra one. So these are all for you.
Can you charge your handle 4 batteries at once?
My what?
Can your little charger handle all 4 of these batteries at once?
My problem is the charger max is out at 6 amps and these want 7, so it times out. So I got to cycle them twice, but it's not a big deal.
So are these solder-on connectors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. This is doing it right. You can see the little hole there?
Where you drop in your solder.
Yep.
Okay.
So we can start soldering stuff together.
You want me to do it with this wire then?
You can always desolder them and redo it later. The connectors are made out of brass, so and the connectors are cheap. And once you know exactly what size we need, I'll order a boatload of them. I think it's going to be 2 different sizes.
It's going to be those guys and those guys. These ones we don't need.
Okay, so 3.5 for these.
Yeah.
And 4 for the big ones. All right. Cool. All right.
Yeah, we could potentially have this running today then.
Yeah.
I still need.
We can't drive it anywhere, but we can do initial power test. I don't know. I think the roads are clean enough. We could start it.
I still need to get the current, so.
All right. So run up and get current. But now you have a beautiful set of brand new battery cables. Yep. Like these are perfect. And they're solid. So yeah. Rock out, sir. How are you today?
I'm good.
Yeah. Are you excited? Are you motivated?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, it smells nice. It's Saturday, and why is the robot sitting? You can't leave the robot like that. That's not acceptable.
Just talk to that girl that you had.
I'll talk to that girl. That girl, you don't know her name? Starts with an R. Does that help? Starts with an R. Oh, well, by the end of the day, you need to know her name.
She comes with an R.
Her name's Katie, and she spells it wrong.
She does spell it pretty weird.
Yeah.
I can't help that. That's my parents' fault.
Oh, you're a guy who likes hats. You see
I like hats.
Calvary hat here?
Cavalry hat?
Yeah.
You mean a cavalry hat?
Yeah, cavalry.
Calvary was Jesus.
Country. No, anyway.
Yeah. Who's it from?
Mike, yeah.
What's with the hat?
It's his hat.
What's with the hat?
He just said he earned it.
Sam's back!
Uh-oh. You glorious, sexy bastard. Come here.
We missed you. We got busy day.
What?
That's quite the hat you got there.
The jet luge.
You want to tell people the story of your hat?
It's going to be your primer in the 2nd Striker Cavalry Regiment. And this is a Cavalry Spencer.
This is the oldest actively serving unit in the United States Army.
That's a badass hat.
We've been serving since May 17th, 1835, and actively serving every single day since. So
That's
my name is
kick-ass.
in the regiment rolls right along with whoever from 1835.
Cool. That's quite the hat. Don't leave it out here, it'll get destroyed.
No, I'm trying to make up a stand for it, actually.
Oh, okay.
That's the idea.
Okay, cool.
What he's been doing is doing it off of his DX6.
Right.
It works. Batman's, or, Kidwell's downstairs finishing up a controller for it right now.
Oh, very
Oh, cool. So are we not even doing the radios then?
We'll play with the radio for now. Kidwell will probably have a controller by the end of the day.
Big old servo on the front. We're going to do that.
Servo on the truck here, so
Oh, yeah. It'll be remote control.
I need your mojo to make something pretty.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, come here. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How
Welcome
you doing?
back. We've missed you. All right, so this is what we have to. Melissa, come here. Thank you.
Play some bets on your life.
Okay.
Down.
Hi. All right, so this is what we have to accomplish today. All right.
All right.
We now have all the parts of the luge except for the wire, which will be like another week.
The wire?
So, I'm getting really nice silicone wire.
Oh.
Denichi ordered us some 10 gauge silicone fine strand wire.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much cool. Batman's going to be working on that. We're pretty good there. We've got the controller thing going out, so we got that, but that's a lower priority. Top priority today is we need to make the mini coil pretty and functional and done. The stand is built. You two are going to transplant the guts in. I wound a new coil for you. Wound 4 new coils for you.
I heard him running.
Took 3 to get a decent one. Oh my god, I hate working with that hair thing bullshit. Oh, so we got that sorted. Mini coils first.
I need you to show me what you think pretty is.
I will show you the product.
No. Sam's in charge of pretty. Sam knows pretty. I trust Sam on pretty. Second thing we need to do. Okay, look, we're going to cover the big strokes, then we'll get into details. Second thing we need to accomplish is putting the current limiting dingus, the semiconductor thing, on the Jacob's ladder. This should be like 18 minutes. It should be relatively easy, but I would like to do that, and then we can get that boxed up with that. Yep, I got like a dozen of them. So cool. The third thing is fundamental chookiness on 6-inch coil. I'd like to start getting that really working.
If you have a spark gap, we can make it work today.
I have a rotary spark gap in the cat bank. I have the original setup from the twins. I have a doubt, but we're going to give it a shot.
I have lots of doubts.
I have lots of doubts, but we're going to give it a shot and just see if we can make the damn thing work.
I bought my nice brand new shiny signal generator.
I saw that.
Oh God!
This is a thing where you're going to. I'm going to need you to build a power supply.
Fine. Power supply.
It has to make AC and DC. It has to make 400 hertz AC.
Oh.
Yes, Sam already knows where I'm headed, and so do you. I'm hoping. So we're going to make the thing. Well, we have the thing. We're going to make it into a pretty demo piece, and this is going to be almost purely ours. The three of us together can make it work. But okay. A while back.
Our brains combined.
Yes. A while back, I sent off a very pretty thing that you and I took one apart here. I sent one to Dave. EEV blood. He did an autopsy on it in his style, focusing on the electronics. And he did his thing very well. And tons of hits. It's got like 30,000 hits on YouTube, and only like one hitting me, which is amazing. Which Aussie 50, of course. But I also sent one off to AVE. What he chooses to do with it is up to him. It may never see the light of day. He may sell it on eBay for $600. He can do whatever the hell he wants. But I expect that he's going to do a teardown, and he'll focus on the mechanical engineering because that's his thing. He's going to get creamy if he opens it. We have one here. What we're going to do, I'm going to autopsy one. But the end result of it is we're going to make it do. We're going to put it on a stand. Yeah, we're going to put it on a stand. And it has a number of motors. And you're going to make a power supply and bring some kind of microcontroller motor to this, or maybe switches, so that you flip a switch and the part moves. Best case is that we have switches and an automatic mode where it just does. It's just art. It's this
Like
is
Jeff doing the...
like Jeff. We want this to have its own yoga thing. So we have one already torn down.
I saw it.
You're going to explore it because the whole thing's just motors and encoders. I don't care about the encoders. It'd be kind of cool if we could have the encoders outputting to like little counters and that. Okay, then we can put them into the thing, and maybe we can put like a little LCD display on it that says these are what all the encoders are reading out, and it could just be raw data. We don't have to make sense of it. It's just encoder 1 is this number, encoder 2 is this number. Right? I'm not fussy. But the end result is this thing's on a stand, one simple plug into the wall, press button, does stuff. Because I want it as a demonstration. If we do this, the internet's going to collectively freak out. Because every other comment on Dave's thing was, put power to it, make it move! And that's really hard to do because it needs screwy power. It needs like 400 hertz AC, it needs DC, and various voltages and stuff. But we have a resource now that we didn't.
She's a helper.
First took it apart. All the manuals. If you read the comments to his video, because he has 30,000 people watching it, people dug up the manuals. They're like, oh, it's this thing, and it's this patent, and it's this manual, and here's the service manual to it, and all this. You've got it all. So, cool. And we don't care about the electronics on it at all. You can rip that shit and throw it away. All we care about is the motors and ish the encoders. You may not need the encoders because there's limit switches on it.
Limit switches that makes it easy.
Yeah, it may just be boop, 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 boop. You have a thing.
You know,
Test coil.
yes.
Yeah.
First question, do you use this one or the one that came with it?
We'll use ours. Ours is,
MIDI.
yeah, ours.
The other one don't.
Yeah, ours has like 40% more better.
What I was hoping to do is that we could do...
I mean, that one's cool because that's handmade by Skateboard himself,
Yes.
which is pretty badass. But I'd rather put that one.
That board we need anyway.
Okay.
This is the other board that I added.
Okay, then yeah, just swap that out.
Is that the one we used at
I was
Comic-Con?
hoping to do, we could just have a switch where it'd be SD card, and then you could
Yeah,
go
that's the one we
down
used at Comic-Con.
Listen to him.
I was hoping we could switch it between SD cards so that you could have an SD mode or just have a switch go and then be MIDI portable. Is that possible to do?
This would make shows a lot easier.
It does that anyway right now. It's just you run through the last song and then it goes to MIDI all by itself.
We don't want to wait that long.
You hit the button to
Oh,
skip the song.
Okay, so yeah, then
Because it shows in that we want to get a little MIDI keyboard, just a MIDI keyboard
it
controller.
doesn't have to. You're
Yeah.
gonna do it through the laptop.
And then you can play it.
Yes. We did that with this board. That's doable.
That's the code today.
Oh, you're doing much better.
I am. All right, so that's the plan. Those are the things we need to accomplish. I'm going to let Batman rock on this because he's got this for now. And we're at the stage where it's just initial testing. Best case scenario, we put this thing in the street today and run it down the road a little bit just to fire it up,
I need
run
to
it.
play with some software to put some safety features in so when you plug the power in, it doesn't instantly turn the motors on.
Yeah, we can do it.
I thought you'd like that.
Also, I can't use the throttle anyway until I put handlebars on it, and that's probably going to be some sample there on that. Handlebars are tricky. We got to bend some pipe in tight curves, so it's going to be a job. We might do it in copper.
You can't really weld it on.
No, but you bolt. I got a mechanical engineer. We'll figure it out. All right. So cool. Start on coil.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to Sam on this for a second. And
Who's drilling holes?
Sam's drilling holes.
Sam's drilling holes.
Sam, the mechanical engineer, is in charge of the pretty. Your job is to make it work
Okay.
good.
Finish talking with
Okay.
him quicker.
This is where
I'm
we're
gonna
going.
let's
go over here.
We've got a thumb throttle. Yep. And what I want is a bar that comes from the bottom. It's got to come out, make a 90, wrap down, make another 90, and then go in. That'll give me a handle because you're and then we'll put the thumb throttle in. Because the thumb throttle is already designed to mount to a bar. It's for like a kid's.
Gotcha.
But we need to make So 390s. We're going to go out 90, down 90, down 90. And it's just, you ride like this.
Yep.
Which is better than the current system, which is grabbing this nice sharp edge and just tucking under your ass and going, I don't want to die, I don't want to die. Alright, so that's what I got. So how was Mexico, sir?
Mexico was good.
Yeah.
Traveling was awful.
Huh?
Traveling was awful. That little snowstorm we got.
Oh yeah, you were right in the middle of that.
Yeah, I got to hang out in North Carolina for an extra day.
You
That was not
say
sweet.
hi to his mom.
It was in Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte's not terrible.
The area I was
like
in.
Charlotte security though. God, the airport security there is like harsh.
I get to go through it twice. Once for immigration, and once when I came back the next day.
Well, we're glad you're coming. What did you go to Mexico for? Just fun or work?
Sister's wedding.
Oh. Your sister's getting married. Your sister got married in Mexico.
She got married in Montana. We held the ceremony.
Don't ask. It's a girl thing. Don't ask.
Well, no, there's apparently sometimes you have the actual legal marriage occur in a different country. Some legal mojo. It's weird. It's easier to just get legally married in the States and have all the family come down to the destination.
I understand. So yeah, we have 4 giant projects to do today. That one is now in your brain, and you can solve it. Don't trust Paul on pretty. Okay. I've seen his wife. So Paul,
I'm assuming you've been to the Detroit airport.
I have an important thing I need you to remember. And I need you to remember this at the level like you may need to tattoo it to your hand. We live in an era of amazing audiovisual technology. You have at least 2 cameras on your person right now.
Just one.
You have a cell phone.
That's one.
You don't have your other camera?
Natasha's taking a photography class. Guess whose camera got nominated? I need to talk about new cameras with you.
No problem.
Yes.
I'm very nearly in the market for one myself. This one's hanging by a thread.
Yes.
But we live in a world with lots and lots of cameras.
Yes.
For the love of Christ, do not let your wife use one. Don't let her go to a restaurant with really bad lighting and hand one to somebody else.
Picture.
I saw the dinner picture.
I wasn't happy.
I saw it. You weren't happy.
I saw it.
If I was married to the fucking crypt keeper, I wouldn't be happy either. Oh my God! She's not a pretty woman to begin with, but I don't know if it was the lighting or the outfit or the coloring or what the hell, but wow! Just wow!
Did I look okay?
You look great.
Okay.
You look lovely.
That's the only important thing.
But you're sitting across the table from the fucking crypt keeper. Anybody under 30 isn't going to get that joke, but you need to look up the TV show. What was that on Cinemax?
I know.
What show was that? Yeah, what was Tales of the Crypt?
Started out broadcast. It was
Really?
broadcast to start with.
I didn't know that. I thought it was on like HBO or it was a cable channel.
It eventually moved to, I can't remember.
Look up Tales from the Crypt. It's an old 80s TV show.
Host, it's a movie host.
Yeah,
They
it's
used to do that.
yeah. And
Look up Sir Graves Ghastly while you're at it. Sir Graves Ghastly.
what the hell is that?
What I grew up with.
Oh, well, so we're
Movie
going back
ho-
to the 50s now.
Movie
so
host on Saturday afternoons. Horror movies.
I don't never heard of it.
What the Crypt Keeper used to look like.
Oh, okay. It was a Crypt Keeper's first gig. What is the problem?
Before the Constitution.
She has been without Mackie for many, many days.
Do you miss your buddy? You just need to play. So many teeth. Oh my God. You are such a weird dog. You are such a weird dog. Oh my God. Oh my God, dog.
This panel here is meant to be this pulls out and then starts. But
You just need somebody to play with you. Yes. All right.
Hi.
Are you a happy dog? Are you a happy dog? Yay, happy dog. Come here. If you come here, I'll give you a hug. Yes. Hoping.
Yeah. But you got plenty of time.
Yeah,
Yeah, he can stand on that, no problem.
Alright guys, this is the High Voltage High Energy Lab at Geek Group. I have to ask you all a rather unusual question. Anybody who has any bioelectronic devices implanted in them, I need to know. If you have a cardiac pacemaker or defibrillator, if you have an insulin pump, or hearing aids, now is the time to let me know, because otherwise this gets expensive. Cool, alright. This is the room where we play with all kinds of fun, and I'm going to show you 3 quick, simple little demos. Now, this is where things get really weird because you've been told your whole life, don't do this at home, this is dangerous, you might hurt yourself. You have to protect the wee precious children. That's dumb. So a lot of the things like this machine over here, the first thing I'm about to show you, you can make this at home, you can do it safely, you can run one of these in your driveway. And the one I'm showing you is a little tiny baby one. This is a 4-inch Capacitor coil. This is a 6 here. That's an 8 back there. And the big white tubes back there are 24-inch Capacitor coils that aren't around yet. But I'm going to show you what you can do with a 4-inch coil. And note that this plugs into a regular wall socket. All the parts here you can easily get, you can build the rest. So I'm going to go over here. We're going to watch over this. So you can build one of those and your neighbors will love you for it. Alright,
I got TJ and editor.
TJ, come here. Have you ever done this for me in the show before?
No.
Alright, I'll teach you how. Don't worry, nobody's watching. Somebody try to switch? Okay, I'll say switch 1. You switch that. Okay. While you just left. I'll say switch 2, that's this one. You grab it under and you pull. You hold it like it was right. When I say turn it off, smack this one. That he hasn't done anything.
That was it.
Day.
No.
It's his first day, and we've got 100,000 watts and 30,000 volts. It'll be fine. I'm going to grab my big black rubber gloves with safety. These aren't really for safety. I just grew up in a dairy farm. It's like a comfort thing. All right. How many of you have seen the videos on TV when you were kids, like it's like Schoolhouse Rocks era stuff about don't touch down power lines? I'm about to show you why. Big red switch. Switch 2. There you go. Now, on the end of my pole here, I have a knitting needle of science. It is now charged to 30,000 volts, which is about twice what you would get out on a power line in, by your house. And there's about 100,000 watts behind it. If I touch it on the ground, you see it makes sparks. Not a lot of sparks, little tiny baby sparks. And you think, that's not so bad. This is what happens if you touch it. So I'm going to put this over here. mesh on the test stand. Like that. Take the screwdriver. Okay. What's your name? Kim? Come here, you've just been voluntold. Okay. Kim, this is my favorite button science. How old are you?
Something?
You'll probably live to see it. Probably. Okay. In a few seconds, you're going to hear this sound 3 times in a row. And that's the signal that everybody should plug their ears, including you. After that, I'm going to touch you on the shoulder because you'll have your ears plugged. And you want to be absolutely certain that I'm talking to you, which is why I touch you on the shoulder, because this is not a moment in your life where you want any kind of ambiguity. I will hold down this button and I will say clear to fire. When I say clear to fire, you have one job. You look out there, you step on the button. Now I always pick a girl for this because boys are violent, and you have to step on the button and hold it down until it happens. I promise you'll know when it happens. What you don't want to do is just go like that, and just tickle it. And because you're not a 12-year-old boy, you're not going to go, ah! That's not my first button, and those cost about $80 a piece. Okay? Okay, I'm trusting you. Alright. So, I'll take the key from my super secret hiding spot. Now, think of electricity like water in a pipe. Volts is how we measure the pressure. Amps is how big around your pipe is. And volts times amps is watts, which is how far we can shoot Kim across the parking lot with a fire hose. When we try that, that's the speed to the scale. A regular AA battery has about 1.5 volts and about 1 amp, so you get about 1.5 watts out of a AA battery. Power battery is about 12 volts at a couple hundred amps. A regular wall socket in your house is 120 volts at 15 amps. This is how you know the guy on Craigslist trying to sell you the 5,000 watt home theater amplifier is lying to you, because 120 volts at 15 amps is 1,800 watts. That's all you've got in the wall. You can't have a 5,000 watt home theater amp, it doesn't work. When you discharge this, you will discharge 1,800 volts, which is over 10 times what you get out of the wall outlet, at 80,000 amps, which is 144 million watts. When you push a button, more energy is going to go through that piece of aluminum than every single building in the entire city of Grand Rapids is using at that moment, all put together. This will be loud as hell. I get earmuffs because I have to hold a button. I can't put fingers on it. Right? Not yet! God damn it, woman! There's a system! Clear to fire. You will know when you push it down. You're old! What is that? That's why we can't have nice things. Now, in a moment when the blue-green blob isn't in front of your vision anymore, if you look out here, you will notice that the piece of aluminum that I put out there
Exploded.
is gone. It's up there now. It's a bad smell. It did a really cool thing, and if you've ever played with dry ice, and you should totally play with dry ice, you will learn about a really cool concept called sublimation, where something goes directly from a solid to a gas. It doesn't have time to melt. It's really cool. And the engineer's just like, yeah, do it again. Alright, I like to finish with a bang, so everyone, back to your seats. Follow me. I want your fire truck, because I want to use it to teach kids about fire trucks and using electricity and stuff like that. I have a fire truck with a supremely badass engine.
Yeah.
I'll just trade you. Because the one I have, everything works, like all the pump and all that works, but the one that you have is better suited for giving fire truck rides to kids.
Yeah.
And I do that a lot.
What I'm looking at buying, yeah.
Yeah, so let me know when you do it, and I'll just trade you up, because I got a $6,000 fire truck, you got $6,000, and everybody's got, how many people got fire truck? It's just,
I gotta talk to Wedge into it.
okay, let me know. All right, now I want to show you guys something kind of cool. This is neat. When you guys came in here the first time, you totally picked your seats on your own, right? I didn't like assign seating or anything like that. And then you did a full tour and we all came back. How many people sat down at the same table, probably in the same seats that they did the first time? Raise your hand. And you're all absolute, unique, individual little snowflakes, and you can never predict the behavior patterns of people, ever. I've done this with like 100 people, it works every time, it's weird. All right, now, at this moment, we are on live television. You can see there's a slight delay, if you watch my hand, okay? And we have no control over who watches that. Anybody on Earth with an internet connection can tune in. They can see and hear everything we say. And I have no control over any of you. This is something you will probably never see again in your lives, but I'm hoping like hell we can make it happen to other people because I shouldn't have to suffer alone. You now get to ask absolutely any question you want. I have no way to prepare for this. I have no notes. I have no net. There are no age limits to this. I don't care if you're only this tall. You get to ask questions and any questions you want. And I have to be absolutely held accountable. And not only does it go out on live television, it goes out on YouTube. You can see Melissa in the back is holding the camera. And this will go out unedited tonight on YouTube. So, what do you want to know? You can ask anything about the Geek group, me, general science, whatever you want to know. Now, while you guys think of the first question, I'm going to make two wild generalizations about all of you, which is really cool. It's really dangerous to talk in generalities about people, but watch this. None of you know what this is, do you?
No.
But you want to, don't you?
Yeah.
Kind of cool how that works. Huh?
Looks like your own Westbrook.
It is not. All of you have seen thousands of these. In fact, I'd be willing to bet that easily 99% of you have one of these in your house. This is a gas meter. Really, this is what's inside the little gray box inside your house. But that thing there of, you don't know what this is, but you want to, is a sincere and passionate desire to learn. And man, with that, you can do anything. You can come here and say, hey, I want to build a giant model dinosaur that's scientifically accurate. I don't know how to do woodworking. I don't really know much about dinosaurs, but it looks like fun. You can. Because if you have a sincere, passionate desire to learn, all the rest is just details. My job is to get you off your butt and to realize that the people that invented stuff like this aren't gods, they're just engineers, which is a close second. And I just made friends with all the engineers. The idea is to get into the mindset of simply, how hard can it be? And once you do that, the world is yours. Once you stop being afraid, because the only thing stopping all of you right now, the only thing stopping all of you from making a couple $1 million and building your own company, being your own boss, and developing the next big thing, is the dumbass excuses you keep telling yourself. That's it. That's the only thing stopping you. Because now you have a place with all the tools, all the brains, all the help, all the people, all the equipment, all the materials and supplies, everything you need to do that. To go from something in your head, to something in your hand, to something on a shelf. That's how it works. So what do you want to know? Hit me. There are no rules to this. I swear to God, I've got boxes of briefs. Go.
How many Grand Rapids members do you have?
I have no idea.
Not that many.
We just started really pushing for membership last year. And last year we were the cheapest makerspace type environment pretty much ever. We were $40 a month. As of the new year, we made two fundamental changes. We stopped being just a makerspace. We still do all the makerspace stuff, but we've grown to, we're too big to be a makerspace. I mean, we're 43,000 square feet. We are now officially a National Science Center. And we cut the price in half. Membership's $20 a month. That's Taco Bell one day a week. It's stupid cheap. And because the idea is there's more important things than money. The idea is we want to make this accessible to everybody. So far this year, and it's the end of February, we've added more members this year than we added in the entirety of last year. That's how fast we're growing. I mean, by the end of this, easily 10 people in this room will be members, which is why I don't sell it. At no point through this whole thing have you seen any of us go, you need to be a member, you need to sign up. No, because either you're a nerd or you're not. If you're the kind of person who likes to sit on your butt and watch Honey Boo Boo, don't be a member. This is not your place. If you've walked through this whole building all day going, oh yes, you're one of us. And I don't have to sell it, you're already there. Next question. Go.
What's something you really, really want to build?
And haven't yet?
Don't have it yet, but just something you just really want to build.
There's two answers to that. One is my official professional answer, which is a canvas. I want us to have an environment here that encompasses 20 acres and creates 500 new jobs. And I really do. That's what I've worked 20 years towards. Personally, I want to build Zeus. I want to build a Tesla coil that shoots 300-foot arcs.
You're going to go for the world record push?
I already hold the world record. I want to do better than that. I've already built a 200,000 watt Tesla coil, 200 kVA.
Yeah.
Okay, and yes, the engineers, we know kVAs aren't quite watts, but shut up. And I want to go for 300-foot arcs.
I think, how big was the arc that Tesla made back in the 1800s? I think it was like 173 foot or something?
Good luck.
I forgot what it was.
There's so much myth and legend that nobody really knows, but realistically, we know he blew up a 26 kilowatt generator in Colorado Springs, and I figure at most he was probably playing with 100 kilowatts. If anybody can give me data on that, I'd love to know. But I know that today, the biggest coils on Earth are in classic AC coils is the 13M, which has run like twice, had some testing out in California, ran at the Colorado thing, and it sits in a trailer and hasn't been turned on in 20 years.
Shame.
And there's the 13M, or the Electrum, which is the largest DC coil. It's not a classic Tesla coil, but it's a Tesla. And it's locked away on a farm in New Zealand and nobody ever gets to play with it. I want to build a giant installation Tesla coil and share it with everybody. I want you to be able to walk in the door and say, I want to do research with that. Okay, let's go. And be able to do it for 20 bucks a month. That's what I'm pushing towards. Next question.
Kind of a two-parter, but
okay.
So when you're in there running, several hundred, amperes, hundreds of thousands.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys have like a main brake in case
yes.
flies loose?
Some, just off the top of my head, some of the safety systems for that room, and there's more to this than that, but the OSHA requires that we have 2 emergency stop buttons, and you saw TJ use one. And we're required to have one right next to the switch and one right at the door. If you go in that room, you probably didn't notice it the first time, but just walk up to the door of that room and look around. There's 14 of those buttons. They're every 10 feet along the wall. Also, you need a ground rod. And all of you, if you look next to your house, probably outside where the power meter is, you'll see a wire that just goes straight down into the ground. If you dig a little bit, there'll be a 10-foot long copper ground rod right there. That room, just that room, has a dozen of them. And they're all hooked together. There's a wire that goes right down along the floor, about a foot high, with a big heavy gauge copper cable. And if you walk around that end of the building outside, you'll see a dozen conduit LBs that come out and a conduit going down. There's a ground rod at the bottom, and there's video of us installing every single one of them. I am beyond fanatical about safety. I've done this 21 years. We've never killed anybody yet. I've scared myself real good a couple times. And I can tell you that taking an 8-foot long arc to the nose hurts like heartbreak. And I set the entire room on fire 2 years ago. Like, we got a whole new high voltage lab because I screwed up. But that's a good thing. Because all of you can play with high voltage. I mean, he could be taking apart microwaves tomorrow. And look at the smile on his face. He's like, the problem is, both his mom and I don't want him setting his bedroom on fire. This is a place where you can come and make mistakes and survive. I would much rather have any one of you set that high voltage lab on fire. It cost us $60,000 and 2 years of cleanup. That's what it is when I did it. Than have you killed your sister in your house. Or so much as kill your cat. Well, cats. But doggone it. But that's the point, is to have an environment where it's okay to make mistakes. Because it doesn't always work the first time. It doesn't always work the 500th time. And that's a big part of what we do. Next question. Or did you have a second part to that?
Sorry.
You're good?
Was when you have that much power running through, I mean, there's no way you could just get that off of one setup from the city.
Oh yeah. It just costs a lot of money.
Oh,
Consumers will give you whatever the hell you want. They're just like, how much you need? 400 amps, 3-phase. No problem. Let's go. Start counting them off. It's fine. Our electric bill here on a good month is about $3,000. Yeah. If we just hang out here and do nothing, okay, not actually build any projects. If we just hang out here and do nothing, it costs us $1,000 a day to run this company. And that's before we do anything. Okay, so yeah, which is amazing. Our entire annual operating budget this year was $1.5 million. That's what the Komen Foundation spent on office supplies. And we've got 25,000 members across 160 countries. We've got 12 million viewers. We got 180 cameras feeding 3 channels out of this building 24/7. The bang for the buck of what we do for what it costs us to do is staggering. Which is why membership's only $20 a month. Next question. Go.
What's your brother has in one?
Can you figure it out?
I hate him for that.
If you figure,
Post that.
there's a story here. Starting a while back, this year, I started posting this every day on Facebook, and it changes every day. And I never said what it was. I have about, I don't know, 3,000 people that follow me. I have way too many Facebook friends. And they also, because they're all nerds, they started going nuts trying to figure out what it is. And I just let them speculate because it's entertainment for me. Can you figure out what it is? Okay, I'm about to give it away to the blog viewers because I haven't really mentioned it. Lower body, week 2, day 3, sit-ups, and this is each rep, how many in the set, and this is squats. It's my workout. But there are people on the internet that are convinced this is like breakdown products from a cyclotron, battery test voltages, capacitor test voltages, all kinds of stuff. One guy today was like it was a Domino's orders number. But no, it's my workout. I write it on my hand as I do it because it's just convenient. I'm a nerd, so I carry a Sharpie in my pocket. And I just like, oh, here, just at 12. And yeah, and you can tell that it's a workout because the further along I get, the worse the handwriting gets, especially on arm day. That's just... Next question. Go!
Is there enough materials in this whole building to build a high school?
A high school?
Mm-hmm.
Small one. Model one. I can even show you how to build a model one that flies, but... Actually, yes, there are, because in this building, there is a high school. We run a program called Open Doors, and it's a program for self-directed teams. These are the kids that all the students hate them because they blow the grade curve, and all the teachers hate them because they're smarter than they are, and they get beat up at homecoming. I may have just described myself. And we have a high school downstairs. How old are you?
I'm just 6.
You are impressively articulate for a 6-year-old.
You don't know
If
about
you ever
that.
want a job when you grow up, let me know. Next question. Alright, in front of you, I have a bit of homework. There's pieces of paper and pens. They're really, really simple, but it's our report card. It tells us how we did on the tour and stuff. So please take a minute to fill them out, all of you.
Can you get them?
And I'll answer any other questions while you guys do that.
He's getting you some.
A wall. I change it so I don't get this about 20, 30 people.
Fire people like Steve Jobs.
We have a system here. We all have cards, and every time you get fired, you get your card punched. If you get fired 10 times, you get ice cream. I'm not kidding. This is a real thing.
I've only been fired once.
If you get fired 10 times, you get ice cream.
Yeah, we're not getting fired more.
Well, I got fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta be
He's
fired.
been fired like 3 times in one day. So,
Yeah, you gotta be fired again if you get fired again.
show up and start working.
Like, okay, time, then time.
Yes. Any other questions? Go.
What's your professional background?
This?
So you
I've
work
done
at
this since I was 18.
Kind of stuff.
Yeah, but
In Grand Rapids?
I've owned this company since I was 18. We started in 1994, and this is my job. I own a couple other companies, I design fun toys for interesting people. But my background is electronics, robotics, high energy, high voltage, music. I've owned a few recording studios over the years, and this just puts them all together. Every time I develop a new hobby, we get a new lab.
See, I was wondering about that. I was wondering how much of this is sort of just what you like to do.
All the model aircraft downstairs in that room, I bought. And I had a huge collection of model aircraft, and I couldn't fit them all in my space. And I was like, I have way too many damn things that fly. I should share them and teach people about this. So I spent 2 years learning how to do it well, and now I teach it, which is really fun. I like toys. I mean, giant robots, lasers, lightning machines. I like toys. But way more than I like having toys is I like sharing toys. Because when you're in love, you want to tell the world about it. I'm the same way with science. I like science, I like engineering, but I want him to be an engineer. That matters to me. That's how I make the world a better place. Because if you think of any fundamental problem in the world, any large-scale epic problem in the world, like war, disease, anything, they all have the same cause, and they all have the same solution when you boil it down. Just like you're an engineer, so you know that any branch of science, if you boil it down enough, is math. It's all math. And the next step above that is physics. Physics is the dreams that stuff is made of. Problems are the same way. If you boil down any major large-scale problem in the world, they're all caused because stupid people make bad decisions and actions have consequences. So the solution, if I can't save the gay baby whales for Jesus, but I can make more smart people, and do you like that? That's all of it right there. I can make more smart people.
How long have you worked on that?
I didn't write that one. I stole that.
Okay.
But that's my job, is I want to make more smart people. I don't care what you think. I care very much that you think. And beyond that, I don't care. If you want to come here and do engineering, or if you want to come here and do fashion design, I don't care. As long as you're doing something. Get off your butt and let's make something. And along the way, we get to make the world a better place. I want her to grow up and become an electrical engineer. There's nothing in the world that would make me happier than that. Instead, she's going to get a degree in art history. That's what I'm up against. She's going to get a liberal arts degree.
But you can pay off college for that, right?
Sure. Sure you can. Enjoy that liberal arts degree. Just remember, when after you graduate, the important thing to remember is you're supposed to say you want fries with that. It's not a question. It's a statement. It's implied. Yeah.
Now, I met Chris in '99, and we were trying to do this back then.
Yeah, we were just starting out.
We're
still trying.
That building doesn't stand. That building isn't standing yet.
No. I wish it was.
I missed that.
Yeah. It was a complete pit, but I had more fun.
499.
No, it was '99. I was in grade school.
I thought I was still in high school.
No, I was at the National Institute of Technology. Go ahead and try and find that building.
Is it the one out on, that used to be out on 3 Miles?
No, it was out on, it was in Wyoming.
Oh, okay.
It turned into the Olympia Career Training Institute.
Oh, okay.
And then they got outed for all kinds of fraud.
Yeah, never trust anybody in for-profit education. Always into that.
I wish I had known that.
You have funding. Talk to Melissa after the thing. You have funding, you can get conduit. Cool, because that young man desperately wants to help you run too much conduit. Make sure to get the clamps. I would recommend the kind that go like this, as opposed to the kind that go like this. Easy. Oh, hey! You guys want to see something cool? Watch this. Everybody say, Kim. Hi, I'm stealing it. Right. Just because I knew your name.
Once you got picked on once, you get picked on again.
Everybody out there say hi to Kim, please. Now just smile and wave.
Internet.
Okay, now sit down. I'm going to blow your mind.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Kim.
That's first one.
I want to read here. Like that. These are the people who are watching you right now, who have paid enough attention to do a roll call. But we've got, he's 32 in Phoenix. He's 32 in Grand Rapids. He's probably downstairs. Florida, Missouri, Poland, Holland, yes, the country. California, and everybody's saying hi, Kim. So there are people all over the world right now who are watching you and making fun of your hat.
Her hat is cool. Leave the hat alone.
Scotland. Chris.
Yeah.
You've got members all over the world.
Yes.
Right? Members.
Yes.
Okay. What's their benefit? They can't come here and be hands-on.
Memberships half price, and a lot of nerds, like that gentleman right there, is an engineer, a legit engineer. I've never met him before today. Now there's two things that I know about that man. One, he probably won't be here every single day. Two, he likes solving problems. He likes puzzles. It's why we become engineers. So people hang out in here, and this gentleman will be working in the electronics lab. And he'll be working on, what the hell is that? And he can just turn to the camera and be like, what is this thing? Does somebody have a damn spec sheet on it? And he's going to get 15 different answers in 30 seconds. Because we hang out in here. And this is like the super Google. And at night we do radio shows and stuff like that. I get on here, I've got a broadcast set up, and I get on the live stream, and I talk to all these people in here. And I do a show, and it's a two-way conversation. Membership for most of these people is half price, right? Because they're not IRL members. They're often whales and stuff. When we cut the price of membership in half, most of them just said, no, I'm good at $40 a month. Just keep me there. Because they want to contribute. The people in this room donated $80,000 last year.
Wow.
When we need lights for this room, okay, when we built this room, we didn't, most people are used to like the way NPR does it, where for 2 weeks, every 6 months, they guilt you into giving them money, right? That's dumb. If you want to donate, do it. If you don't, it's alright. It's not my thing. What we do is, instead of saying we need to raise $10 million, we say on Monday, we need to put lights in the lobby. What lights do we need? Well, we know that they have to have electronic bells because they have to work for the cameras and they have to have the right color temperature. Beyond that, let's figure out what works best. So the IRC, they get to pick. And then we say, okay, how many do we need? We need, I don't know, a dozen. And then we say, okay guys, we need to raise $1,200. And they donate. And we do a fundraiser on the live stream, and we raise a little tiny fundraiser, $1,200, it's nothing. We raise it in a couple days. Then we order it on Amazon, and they get to watch, because they know every day at 2 o'clock when the mail comes in, we do viewer mail, we do it live, we open the mail live. And then they get to watch on the live stream as we install the lights. This is a radical concept. You get to donate to a nonprofit and know exactly where your money went and what it went for. It's accountability, it's transparency. Nobody does this, and it's not hard to do. You donate $50 to NPR, you have no idea where the hell it goes. People donate millions of dollars to the Komen Foundation. I don't know why. Alright, watch this. Here's science in action. Raise your hand if you understand that people have boobs. Raise your hand if you know what boobs are and you understand that people have them. Boys have them too. Some boys bigger than others. Fat bastards. Okay, now, raise your hand if you understand that some boobs get sick. They get cancer. This sucks. Raise your hand if you understand that boobs get cancer. Okay, cool. The Komen Foundation has done their job.
Awareness.
Exactly. All they do is awareness. They don't cure cancer. They do awareness. Somehow, that gives us pink dumpsters. Yeah. I have a problem with this.
Yeah. We all know
if you want to actually help cancer, find a friend who has cancer and buy them groceries. Okay? That it's a tangible, real-world benefit. Just pink dumpsters. They got a pink crane downtown. I have no idea why. I don't get this. I want to see boobs big enough to need a crane. I'm there. I'm first in line. Any other questions?
You'll be operating.
See, he does too. He's like,
yeah. You'll be operating the crane.
See, up until now you just thought tentacle porn was as good as it got. Now you got crane tits. You're there. As you can tell, we're a very stuffy, stodgy organization. We take what we do very, very seriously. We do not take ourselves too seriously because it's no fun when you do. Are there any other questions? Good. Then thank you everyone for coming and hanging out. Please, when you're done, put your paperwork on the pool table. We will collect it all up and make fun of you. Anybody who's interested in becoming a member, follow that woman right there. She will help you out. It's easy. Thank you, everyone. What's up, Sam?
I'm making a mess.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to tell people about your project so far?
No.
That's not a MIDI cable. That's a keyboard cable. It's same plug, 5-pin DIN. It's just...
Good. That's what we want.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Just gotta make a panel mount for this.
Okay. You mean...
Yeah, we'll be looking at the board and you won't be able to access anything on the board.
Oh, okay.
All that other stuff.
We should buy a panel mount 5-pin DIN connector.
We could.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
I'll bet I know where you can find one. Commonly used on old audio gear, 70s, 80s vintage, especially European stuff.
Okay, is there a place that would be open right now that we could drive to?
I can only think of 2 possibilities, and neither of them open today. Because like if you go to Salvation Army, just start looking at the back of boxes, old stereo equipment, you'll probably find one. Alternatively, SF Electronics right up the street may have it, but probably not as a stock item. But I know that probably costs $1, so I'll say, hey, guys out there in internet land, please send us a 5-pin DIN panel mount plug or socket.
I got them at my office.
Really?
Yes.
Panel mount or
Yes.
board mount?
Panel mount.
You should. Why didn't you bring one?
Because I didn't know you were going to want to do that.
Now you know.
Now I know.
Okay. Never mind. Kidwell's going to bring one next trip. He won't. He'll forget because he's got Alzheimer's. But a year or so he'll remember. And in the meantime, Sam's got this. You've got a tube.
Sure do.
It's okay. I'll check it.
That's all. Cut, 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 cut. Flare, flatten, pretty.
That's a hell of a lot of work.
Screws.
Don't do that.
All right.
It's a good plan. It's absolutely a workable solution, but that's going to take you a long time to do, and today we're pressed for time, and we'll just get a...
Yeah, I got it.
So
what's next then? Paul.
All right, you got the 2 switches mounted. We'll worry about the 5-pin DIN later. We can start mounting things to get the bottom plate over here. We'll start laying things out.
I'm going to check the battery charger. Amy's here! Full time, okay. Go again. Time, go again. Time, go again. Okay, we got one that's full though, so that's a start. They're all pretty full. We're down at 0.3 amps. Nothing. This one's about to be done. 1 amp. So yeah, they're all really, really close. So we've learned that the battery charger will take all 4. It still needs to cycle twice because it gets it really close and then it times out. But
It's not bursting into flame.
yeah, there's nothing. It's fine.
Cool. All right. So I got one termination of battery terminals connected. We'll do the other side, and then after lunch we'll be doing a lot of soldering. I still got to drill the holes in those pipes, but we can very much so have tests today.
Keep rocking. I'd rather it be right than quick.
I'm doing it right. I'm making
Okay.
sure it's staying good. That's why I got all the tape and all the numbers, making sure I don't fuck it up.
Okay, just for lab notes, they're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the engines on the back are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. So the engines are 1, 2, 3, 4.
So 1 and 4 will be small, 2 and 3 are big.
Okay.
There we go. Well, when you hit that sweet spot, it just goes.
So report it's 16:28 hours. And where you at, Batman?
One side is completely wired in. We plug in batteries, and one side would go very well.
Okay.
I'm currently working on the next one, which is the next little engine.
Okay.
So yeah, soldering the bullet connectors on, and going from there.
Cool. And Mr. Kidwell's got the power control system built. This is our controller here. I'll share it with you guys. That's the controller, and it'll work with this throttle, which is absolute awesome, state-of-the-art, $12 Chinese. It's the greatest throttle ever. It's totally safe. So motors 1 and 2 are all wired up and good. You can see the wiring going on in there, so that's done and good. Now this is all initial testing. We're waiting on the good wire to get here, so we're wiring it with THHN for now. But we'll be doing it with fine stranded, really serious, good stuff soon.
Never mind, that piece goes up above that. So these wires are going to have to go this distance at least.
The only one I'm really concerned about is the antenna.
Can we not make the antenna longer?
We would have to separate from the board and put, it's...
We can make that, that's easy.
Alright, well, that's the only thing I'm concerned about. Aside from that, all this stuff can be mounted down here now. I need to get some wire to extend our push button to pick up that.
Alright.
Fiber optic goes from there to there. So if you want to do that, and whoop, that would be fine. I mean, we can. This falls under the make it look pretty sort of thing. So that's 12 volts. That is 12 volts. Anyhow, that's 12 volts. You can take this. Cut it to the length, put it in parallel with this. Try this in. So this needs to fit in here somewhere.
I'm probably going to either make or find some standoffs. I'm going to use guys off of the plastic a little bit, make them look a little nicer. I think once we get everything placed, we can go through and start replacing wires, start making things, or setting them down, give them nice bends, that kind of deal.
That needs to go up through this plate,
and then
through that plate.
Through space and into,
Yes.
No worries there, that'll be easily done.
You want to start making caps for the secondary?
AC into that.
Yep.
And you AC into that.
Yep. I need this board and this board, correct?
No.
No, not that board.
One or either or.
Oh,
So,
right.
There's AC.
Don't worry about bending them at all. Just get everything in a rough area that you think looks good, and I'll start. That guy.
There. Yes. We got plenty of fiber.
Nice. I think we'll put. I'll put that guy right about there.
You're going to have a little length for the 5-pin DIN when it comes out.
We're going to have those switches are going to come out to about here-ish. This guy can go right about there. Oh, hey. Cool. All right, now we know for sure. Alrighty.
Do you got enough reach there? Can you get into the? Can you get all the way to the back?
All the way, yeah.
Okay. What the hell are you doing?
Working harder, not smarter.
Okay.
Wake it up though.
Okay.
Last one I tried. Last one it wasn't stuck.
I'm not asking. I don't want to know.
Playing air supply just to piss you off.
So we got about 20 different things going on. It's a good Saturday afternoon. You should be here. Oh, did anybody ever find the Easter egg in this? I'll bet you didn't. Because it's right there. And you can't even really see it on this camera, but it's right there. It's in the blue and it's in yellow, so you can barely see it. All these guys are gonna freak out in a little bit. I'll be back. All right, so they were wound in this order. They get better as you go. This one's pretty good. This one's okay. This one's really good. This is the one we want to use. So I'll show you how we demount them. First we'll turn it off. How? It's a basket weave. Back and forth. I think it's a stupid ass idea, but I screwed it up in winding it, so I just went with it. And I'm like, hey, it's a research thing now. Because it was either there, just throw the whole thing away. And I was like, screw it, we'll give it a shot, see what happens. Not going with that today. Someone took my damn screwdriver.
Phillips?
Huh? Yep, that one will do. Wire broke. Let go. Yeah, there's no way that comes off intact. Not with wire this time because it won't slide. It's going to bite and pull. There's a few windings right at the end anyway, so I'm not worried about the wire. We'll just pull this off till it's clean. There. Because these are wound with no spacing. They're just all the way to the end. So that's your top right there.
Roger that.
Problem is I'm just finding the end. Here, hold that. I gotta read this as it comes. No, hold it that way. Thank you. Oh. There you go. Good, you're set there. Okay, so there's... Give me the thing, I'll take it up.
That was not me.
That's Moose, I'm sure.
It's already off.
Yeah.
From the side, it'll cut the...
Now these will take about a month to fully cure because I haven't got the heat lamp set up on it yet. So they're not dry yet. Alright, so that's the shit. Let's do this one because it's nice. It did work. I wasn't sure if it would or not. That was a successful experiment.
What is it that did work?
The end wind, all the way to the end.
If you pull it straight off, it'll trim the urethane. That's why.
It depends on how good the urethane coat is. Frequently it'll break the wire.
That works fairly well.
Frequently it'll break the wire. Besides, if I pulled off the end, I'd trim off the whole ring of shit at the bottom. Alright, so that's good. You can clean that up. There. So that gives you two. I didn't know how you tune this precisely. I know it has to do with the feedback thing. And
You don't.
Yeah.
It auto-tunes.
Okay, well, I hate auto-tunes, but put this in the trash. Big trash. Freshly hatched. 4 new secondaries. Oh, come on, you don't like the basket weave? That could be cool.
No.
I want to wind a secondary that has a basket weave wind that is about a 1-inch basket weave. So like a 1-inch band of basket weave, jump, a 1-inch band, jump, a 1-inch band. I think it'd be really cool. I don't know if it'd work or not because you're introducing voltages back. But if you only do it back an inch.
You're winding to winding.
Back an inch?
No.
You don't know. Nobody's done it.
Yeah, there's a reason.
Nobody's ever done
There's a reason. The interwinding voltage, when you got...
And then we got to do a primary in one of those torus windings that the free energy guys are clear for.
Oh, God.
And we're set. You need, for the waves, man, the Hertzian waves.
Scalar waves.
Scalar waves, yeah.
Scalar waves, yes. God.
We need a scalar wave primary. I might do it. I might do it, because we could absolutely machine the mounts for it. Make a scalar wave primary coil. Oh my god. The free energy dudes would go nuts. I might do it just for the lulz.
Just for the lulz.
Yeah, you get used to the goop. Also, I'm at the point with that thing now where I could probably peel an apple with that damn machine. Alright, you have your secondary. Try all 4, see what you get. Your goal here is max arc length. I'd really like to see this up to like a foot. Would make me tingly if we get a 1-foot discharge off this.
I don't think you're going to get that. See,
I have a dream.
Yeah.
I have a dream.
Okay, don't whack it with the screwdriver anymore.
Why?
Because you do things like that.
I can fix that.
I'll fix it.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of about a half a dozen windings
Let
here.
me just grab the end. Here, point it at me.
Okay, you stop.
No, we're not there yet.
I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there
You
yet.
want to be there. It won't work. You can't use it like that. Why are you going this way?
Because now you're cutting the urethane and you're giving me a clean end.
Oh. I like the end a little dirty.
It should be good.
You happy there? Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
In friendship versus is love.
It's love. Okay, I will treasure that.
Hi.
That's good.
Eyes.
Almost. What you making, Batman?
He just needs to tack weld a knife back together, but I want to make sure it's at a good dialed in. Nice.
It's not dialed in yet.
I know it's not dialed in.
Because it go.
This thing kind of flaky. Nice.
Ah.
Burnt through it. It was going good, and it burned through it.
That sounds better.
Did not know you could tap acrylic.
You can tap acrylic, but you gotta be gentle about it. You gotta do it with love. You gotta talk nice to it.
And then I put plastic screw in it.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Quite proud of it.
As you should be.
I have a set of plans from 1 million years ago for some electrostatic motors.
Oh, okay.
They're all made out of acrylic. It's kind of like a reverse Wimshurst generator, whatever the hand crank.
Wimshurst?
Wimshurst.
All right.
Theoretically, you take a balloon and you run a piece of this wire 400 feet up, and the thing will just start spinning. You go around one side of the motor and tie in.
We should try this.
You're actually tapping in.
Just a regular helium balloon?
Regular helium balloon.
Like a normal size, not like a weather balloon or something.
It's got to have enough lift to lift the wire up. It's relatively vertical, and you don't want wind so much that it's going to blow your balloon away.
Okay. So like something rated, we'd want to lift about 500 feet of 750 MCM so that the wind doesn't just knock it around.
750.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
You want something serious so the wind isn't going to kick it around.
Well, you call the people up at Goodyear, and I'm quite certain you'd be able to talk them into loaning us like the use of one of their little toys.
You just need it for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Just passing through it. Send me the info on it. I'm interested in that. That could be a cool demo at like a maker fair or something. So, yeah. I'm interested. And we could probably cheat and not use the balloon. We could probably run the wire up side of a building. Big building.
No, it would mess up the field. You'd be grounded because the building's going to have lightning rods.
Okay.
If you want a kite would work.
Okay.
Pull a Franklin.
That's racist. All right. Send me info. I'm interested. This could be fun.
I said kite, not...
That's racist.
Not the other word.
You're not supposed to use that word. Load batteries for 1 and 2. Actually, load the batteries for 1 and 4. Because I think engine 4 is fucked. That shaft is bent. So, alright. 1 and 4. Let me in. I left the
ESCs are unplugged, blanks over here.
Alright, I gotta run this over. Okay, we're in binode. Yeah, I gotta take mine and plug it. Unplug it? Okay, plug it in. It's good. Plug them both in. Thought it was bound. Hang on a second. Unplug it. That. Really cool if I could see what the hell I was doing. Yeah, you go that way. Definitely how that wants to go in. Bind plug doesn't have polarity, so it doesn't care. Ready?
Yeah.
Go. We've got a bind. We're bound. Hang on. Why are we spinning up other motors?
I don't know.
How can this motor spin? What batteries do you have?
Just 4. It's plugged in. I know the wiring all goes to one ESC, then plugs. Maybe because all the Ys are hooked up there.
But there isn't enough voltage.
Or maybe it's just airflow that's.
No. Okay. I don't know how we can spin up motors without batteries connected to them. That doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
How's the power being, like, there's power into the ESC, but there's no power here on the ESC.
Right.
I'm just worried about burning something up if we do it. Okay, those. I'm guessing that's a low battery warning because we've only got
one battery plugged in.
All right. And we only have one battery plugged in right now.
Correct.
All right.
See, those spin up, but then they stop.
Yeah, they stop. It's random.
All right. Shut it down. We wait for the rest of the mojo. When the batteries are done, we can do it. Well, we should be good to go. Radio set up and bound. And once we put all the batteries in, I'll do the throttle sweep thing. That'll initialize the other two ESCs. But we're there. Now we just need helmet and fish scale. Cool. All right. So we're like
Just need a fish scale then.
moments from disaster. All right. See if you can find something for some kind of scale around here. Just something. We need a scale that'll measure up to 20 pounds. Melissa might be able to help. Like,
I know what we got
a
for
postal
scales.
scale on end or something.
Let's see, what do we use? We got the one on that. I think we can
We
move
could do
around.
a postal scale and then pushing in. That might work.
The problem is it isn't the right type of setup.
That's what we got for
See
scale.
what you can
I know
find.
we got for scale.
See what you can find.
I'll
Need
see
something
what
to
we
go
can
up like 20 pounds and we should be playing. All right. We'll be back.
Out of the way of the wire.
You know it's got wheels on it. You can set it down. Move it where you
I
want.
didn't want to catch on cable.
It's got wheels on it. Just saying. Oh, the pad is a world of difference. I could nap here.
So if you go to break,
If I go to break, I got battery shit in my way, but I'll just drop my feet out.
all right.
You know, those shoes look really pretty. I don't think
I'm
you-
going to change my shoes. before
I
we
would
do the
hope.
test run.
Yes.
We're not going to be going fast enough to mess up my shoes on the test run, but see now this is, I need, if I had something.
See, yeah, we just need.
Love it when it makes that sound.
It's done that a few
Your
times.
heels are a bit more spread than what you're accustomed to.
Yeah.
That battery pack is causing you some trouble.
Ankle
I can live with that. The trouble I fear from the battery pack is setting fire to my leg hair. If we eat a battery, it's going to shoot flames out the side, and they're going to go out and up this way. So it's
acceptable risk. Those
You
limbs
throw
can go
flames.
away.
Pretty tough. You're pretty tough.
the number of possible failures on this that all end in "you're fucked" is very high.
Then again, you're going to be wearing
What do you got there?
Bike handle.
your leather jacket, right? And a helmet.
Yes.
You're going to have gloves on.
Shit, you should
None
have
of
seen
these
him when we
do
were.
anything to protect my feet and legs.
Well, you're wearing jeans.
This
you should
might-
be wearing boots.
This
Bolt right through it.
Yeah. And just put a bolt through there. I can work with that. That gives me the spot for my thumb right there. It's so ghetto, but it might work. If you hook them right there, that's not bad. The only time this goes really bad is if I roll. That's going to catch, but at that point I'm...
You're going
to be catching that before
Yeah.
you catch the handle. You'll be catching the fucking battery packs before you catch the handle.
Oh yeah, I got that wrong. I forgot I have wings now.
Yeah.
Alright, you want to drill a hole and mount these?
Ankle's going to be shut the hell
Give
up.
me the other one. What do you think? Here. It's got a bolt in it.
Oh, so it does.
Take the bolt off. Can we mount them so they point forward at least?
I don't know, I mean, they're just bike hand. They're meant for the ends.
I can do this. This will work. Who's pointing cameras at me?
You asked me to, so here I am.
Whee! And just add the jet sounds later. Whoosh!
It'll have,
Whoosh!
it will have its own jet
Whoosh!
Those jets will need to be angled.
Wow, that don't take much.
Exactly.
Chris Boden's cobalt casket.
It's the way the unistrut's sitting. If this works right, I can make everything look more
Yeah.
level and tuned. But
I think it's just.
These
this
need to
guy-
be
It's
really
that right there.
solidly
You just need
voltage.
You just need a
Batman?
plate. Yeah, I'm listening.
Something just occurred to me. I have a problem.
What?
You know how you turn on a street luge?
Clean.
Yeah. Where's my head?
Getting sucked into the.
Yeah.
That's why you have a helmet on.
Because that's how you turn. Is you have the knee turn, which is the little bit of turn. Okay, and then the serious turn is you come over and you drop your shoulder a little bit.
Can you
off
pull
you go.
these guys, just the white ones, back a little further?
He's gonna be going straight. He doesn't need to.
Yeah. Well, this amount of turning is enough for everything we're doing. This isn't
He'll also be
designed to
wearing
go corner.
a motorcycle helmet.
Yeah, I understand that, but he's got an exposed spinner.
Yeah, that was my concern. But fuck it, if it's a problem, it's a problem. We'll worry about it when we get there. I think I'll be all right because I don't think I'll be. I think this is about all the leaning I'm going to do.
on
And
the inside and put the larger ones outboard.
I think I'll just take these guys and back.
Those bolted
I've
down
got
pretty
enough
good.
turning
You're
with my
good
legs.
with
I'm
that?
okay. Oh fuck! Don't do that on ab day.
Whoosh!
Beep beep beep. So Sam,
Yeah.
this luge needs something, and it's your world. This luge needs something.
Oh, this would be perfect for a little. You can just stick
It's a
them right
BL
to the
wire?
side.
Just right
Oh,
down,
man.
right down here. There's a metal rail.
What color do you want?
Oh,
Blue.
Red, get
Blue?
the green, red.
Sure. I don't have any blue on.
Yeah.
All right, but the LEDs are your project. The problem is everything's 20 volts. It's 22.2 volts nominal because it's 6S.
Remember those wee little
Will they
voltage
take?
tracks?
Will they take 20 volt inputs?
Pretty sure.
All right. All right. Let's bolt the things
I got
on.
a thing about that thing
Let's bolt these on, Batman.
I don't know if he's thrown the boards out yet, but I got some postage stamp size switching parts.
Yeah, I got.
I haven't.
Oh.
Yeah.
The issue is I know as soon as I go to tighten it down, it's going to want to do that. It's going to want to roll in.
Put a spacer underneath. Put just something in there, and it'll make
a
it.
couple washers, yeah. So.
It'll force it back.
I want those all the way down where I had them.
Yeah, they're right up against.
Yep, right up against the thing and rolled out as far as they'll go.
Alternative. Nah, that's material.
Hey, Casey? Yeah. You got a piece of solid aluminum round stock about 3/4? Inch and a quarter, if that. Need 2 pieces, about 1 1/4 inches. Come here, we'll show you what we're doing.
Have him cut a groove in it.
Yeah, he can cut a groove in it, and we're there. Well, take a look at this. You want to mount this there, angled out and forward. And we need some filler. Any ideas?
Too big.
I'll have to go downstairs to look. I got 1 inch, not 3/4.
I'm not sure how we do it. I don't know, but I figured you'd start with the solid piece and just start whittling away everything that doesn't look like the shape you want.
We could put it in the manual and cross-slide it, basically.
You might be able to just slice this, and that might be a way to do it. What you got? That's starting to look.
A nice way to mount this guy.
That's easy. Double-sided sticky tape.
You think?
Yeah, the red stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Okay. I thought of that earlier, but I didn't think it'd look all right. But I guess you're not really gonna see it.
You're never gonna see it, so just.
Are you kidding? It's all plexi.
You won't. There's gonna be.
See?
You're not gonna see.
You're never
just
gonna see
this. All right. That makes it a lot easier.
Doesn't exist.
Perfect.
Perfect the first time.
What doesn't
Never was a problem.
All right.
I'd use about a 2-inch long piece of it on the bottom of that, and you're set.
Perfect. All right.
As long as that's got an MTBF of 20 years, we're fine.
It's coming along.
It is. It's looking like something.
Once we get that guy mount, well, I'll skip that because I'm doing double-sided tape. I just got a machine a pocket for this guy now.
Yes.
Which means everything else.
Hey Sam.
Yeah.
When you machine a pocket for that, you want to make sure it's in the right spot this time. Not have the insulators and stuff.
What else?
It's not the first time this machine is burned.
It was here when you actually screwed it.
Yeah? Right.
Yeah.
Hey, can you say, fuck you?
Gently.
So what, you're doing rectangle for That's the IEC right there too. You're doing IEC to IEC. Yeah, this one's filtered.
I'll put that right there.
So the E-stop is the main power on and off?
Correct.
I love how you also found a tag that said next. Like,
right?
That was easy.
Like, how did...
We got a wing whale. That is max me steering. Just ease. What's my clearance on the floor? When I drop that wing tip. Oh.
No, it's not those that are the problem, it's the battery box.
Huh?
Those aren't even getting even close, the battery boxes are.
What's my clearance on the battery boxes?
Good.
They level?
Maybe inch.
And it's got a fish scale! You got the analog one? Okay. Huh? Maybe I think it's a luggage scale, actually. We need something to be able to measure price.
Yeah, like my cement block and scale.
That's plan B if we exceed what the machine is able to buy. My goal is we hook that up to it and rip it apart. All right. When the battery's done, put the helm down, we'll run it off, get a thrust measure in, and we'll test it in the road. Alright, so one of the batteries was, it won't balance out quite right, but it's one of the new batteries, so I think they just need to cycle it a little bit. So to the 10,000 idiots who are commenting, telling us the many ways in which we're doing this wrong, we intentionally chose to use EDF engines for this and not use a propeller for a variety of reasons. It is not just for kicks. The project is largely started out as just for kicks and then turned into a good idea and off we went with it. But the idea here is that we don't have the budget to do like, you know, turbine engine, you know, whatever, like a jet cat setup. Those, they cost thousands of dollars. And if somebody wants to donate a pair of jet cats, we're happy to play with it, but we wouldn't use it for this project. By using EDF engines, first, we get to do something that nobody else has ever done before. Second, it's loud as hell, and all the fun of jet engines without the fire danger of jet engines. We can use something like this around, you know, people and kids, run this in a school gymnasium and not have to worry about killing anybody. They're a lot easier to control and work on than actual jet engines. And we know it would be a lot more efficient to do it with a propeller, but it wouldn't be nearly as awesome with just a propeller. We're not going for ultimate efficiency or ultimate speed. We got 18 kilowatts of batteries up front. We're okay. So that's why we went with this. It's cheap, it's safe, it's really awesome. And the main purpose of this, the goal here isn't to go as fast as possible or as far as possible. The goal here is to get attention and get people excited about building stuff. That's the point. It's why we do this. So, yeah.
Plug them in. Let's make sure tuck
wait.
these.
I need the radio.
Let's make sure we tuck all the balance.
Yeah, I got them tucked in on the side.
Alright, the first test is just going to be a thrust measurement, which I don't have to be on because I don't affect the thrust.
Right.
I affect the inertia.
You ready?
Radio's hot. Alright, you can bring it up.
Sort of the power up sequence.
Alright. Hold on to it, zero out the scale. Be back a bit in case that motor lets go because I'm going to run them up full. You want to be anywhere but on this line. This is the danger line. If anything lets go, it's going to go that way. And engine 4 is sketchy. We've got a slightly bent shaft. Alright, ready? Scale 0.
Yeah.
Fuck me!
There's 20 pounds right there.
20 pounds!
What did you have with just the two?
Also, this motor rotated in its housing. I watched it spin. Take a look at the wire in there.
We don't know because we didn't have this.
Yeah, we didn't have the scale before. We had whatever you get if you unplug the two center engines.
The wire's fine.
The wire's fine? I would snug this. I saw the motor turn. I think it's because the shaft is bent and it shook it around. This motor's going to die real soon. Alright.
We should have the money to replace it.
Yeah, it's only like a $70 motor. It's not an expensive motor. And I think with a successful run, we'll probably just replace both the little motors with a pair of big motors. I think people get pretty excited. Alright, I'm going to grab my jacket. Hold that. Don't touch any buttons.
I'm not.
Weird. Plastic.
Alright. You got a CPL? You got belts again? I'll put this in my car.
Put it in there.
20 pounds, that's pretty cool. See, we just needed one of these. That's just neat.
Alright. Where's the jet luge camera? This is our state-of-the-art jet luge camera. Which won't show any of the things I want to show, but it'll do. Alright.
Remember the dip in the driveway. Don't ride it down.
Oh, we'll walk this right out.
To the street.
Do you want to do this in street or do you want to do this in church lot?
Question. Should we do a controlled, just run for a couple minutes test?
Well, we don't know how long.
We don't know. It takes forever to charge batteries. Yes, we should do that, but if we do that, we're not doing a street run today. It'll be dark by the time the batteries are charged.
All right.
Attention all hands, now hear this. We're about to test the jet luge in the back parking lot. All hands, jet luge test in the back parking lot in 5 minutes.
Bring your popcorn.
Everybody wants to meet in the MDH right now. Here.
You should run up and tell the Street Fighter
Yeah,
guys.
let the video game guys know.
Probably not.
Put you on the right side.
That's ready. All right, your job is don't let any cars come down behind me. Okay? All right. Okay.
I feel like we should put somebody else on the
other. Video, now is the time to be recording video. Nah. We're outside.
Just throw it in the snowbank.
Yeah.
This is how he dies.
Only if it bursts into flames. That doesn't really seem much more exciting than the last. Though he's also going uphill. You got to see
the like initial inertia. A lot better.
Oh, same here.
Uh-oh.
Used to adjusting himself.
Uh-oh.
Melissa, get out of the way. So much for changing his shoes.
Oh shit, I forgot.
That's why we got aluminum casing going. Fine. Don't do it!
Say that is like the shittiest driveway.
He calls the stick.
Takes out a kid on a bike.
This thing is better than sex. Oh my god! Everything moves, everything's loose, it's all over the goddamn place. The whole battery box is like but holy shit! The acceleration on it is ridiculous.
Right. The question is, will it move my fat ass?
Hop on, let's find out.
Editor's telling me.
The acceleration on it feels like you're having someone push you in the ass. Get over in the thing for you later. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. I need one for Android. I need an Android GPS speedometer.
There are several available.
Yeah? I need to know the best one. If you bend my axles, you're buying new axles.
I'll buy you new axles.
You're asking a lot of that tech. Scooch all the way forward. No, you need your ass all the way down here.
Go ahead and...
There you go. All right. Woo. Woo. All right, roll him just past that crevice.
All right. Let's do this. Let's get
sucked. Lean a little there.
You got it. You're steering by leaning, Batman.
All right.
You ready?
No,
you want to be in the middle? No, you got to go this way. You got to stay right in the middle. All right. You lost the motor, Batman. Shit! Hey, man, I'm moving. The motor exploded. The motor just said, "Fuck you, not Batman."
You lost the shit. I didn't even have my helmet on. Getting out of this death machine.
The motor just said, "Fuck you, not Batman."
Which one blew up?
The one before, which was crap anyway. All right.
We can just power that one down.
Yeah. All right. Unplug the batteries. We'll take her inside. That was a successful test. It was a resoundingly successful
We could very
test.
easily unplug the blue ones.
Yeah, it's what I'm gonna do is just we'll remove the blue motors, and 1 and 4 we'll take the motors out, we'll take the tubes off, and we'll disconnect the ESCs, and we'll just do a testing for the next little bit on just the 2 center motors.
Temperature's all seem fine. The batteries aren't.
Disconnect the batteries.
A little bit of warmth on the batteries.
You pull them out. There's a lot more and a little bit more, but
there's a little bit. Okay.
20 pounds of thrust is insane. Like, oh my god. And we destroyed a motor.
Yeah.
But it was a cheap, shitty motor, so
I think that was a successful night. I'm pretty sure there's some physical law about
bring her in.
an opposite reaction or something like that.
Yeah. This is the all right.
One of those big DeWalt.
It's so fast. It's just.
You got a piece
oh my god. I gotta try this. Can I do it on the tip of this?
No, that's hard work. It'll take like 3 years to cut that. I mean,
Not with this awesome electric chainsaw!
Fucking try it. Just do it already.
It's the baddest thing ever! I can't handle the awesomeness! There's so much raw surging power! Oh my god! It's too much! I can't take it!
And the battery died.
Holy Christ! This just changed my life! Alright. So, for all what?
I didn't trust you for a second.
Did you ever see the comment, the link about Valerie's hymen?
That's what I didn't trust you about.
So, any of my blog viewers who wish, I will now do vasectomies for only $5. That's a fundraiser for the Geek Group. Chainsaw vasectomy, there's my band name of the day. Yeah!
$2 an inch now, huh?
You shouldn't say things like that to Matt, it makes him sad.
That book's still...
Chainsaw circumcision!
I can do those.
I never took it out, it's underneath.
So how do you take the battery?
Oh god, there's a battery miter saw.
Yeah, it's really convenient for doing like molding work and stuff inside.
Yeah. Oh! You sick bastard! Yes!
Bringing in like a Where'd the guard go, for the love of God?
The guard's over there.
When you just
Alright, so what else we got?
We have an entire... It's a vacuum.
Tough sucker!
It's, you know when...
I dated her.
When you hammer...
Oh shit, it's got a battery in it.
I've been putting batteries in everything to see how well.
There used to be a thing that looked like this when I was a kid. It was
a
called
Dustbuster.
Dustbuster, yeah.
Dustbuster.
But you know what's great
They
about
sucked.
that?
No,
it's
they
a,
didn't. That was
Ooh.
the problem.
Proper dust.
What the fuck is that?
It's a.
It's a.
He's
It's
got
a
Zip.
Yeah, he literally has one of every tool, battery powered by Royal will be battery.
All right, can we?
It'll be
There you
inventoried
go.
and stored in one
Alright.
day.
That's
After
torque wrench. It's a Craftsman torque wrench.
Nothing can be moved from here. It all has to be inventoried for the key.
Flip it over.
That'll be good. 'cause
Okay,
they're
that's
kinda gone.
saved.
Here, hold that a second.
Yeah,
Is it set at
that's,
0 at least?
everything else is a toy, but that one's
It
for real.
is. It is not at 0.
Well, at least it's not like at full tension.
No, it's pretty low.
Okay. I'd be sad if it was at full tension.
And we got a
okay,
weed
you
scale.
can
I need,
run it over
I
and
need
get
like
a
a
new
1-inch socket.
We got a weed scale.
A weed scale?
We've been needing one.
Weed scale.
Why would you measure weeds?
Weed. Marijuana.
You didn't go to the machine, so he doesn't.
I don't.
You know that funny smell the art teacher had every
Yeah, that sweet. Yeah, okay.
That's marijuana.
Oh, okay.
Drugs are bad.
That's actually handy.
This is what Dremel wishes they made.
Dremel does make something like that actually.
Oh, I need you to buy something. I need you to buy it because I want to destroy it. But we'll destroy it together and it'll be fun. Dremel makes a vacuum-powered Dremel. It's designed to hook in the end of your shop vac.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
You need to buy one.
You can 3D print one.
No,
I've seen it.
not for what we're going to do to it.
What are you going to do?
No, but
We're going to open the box.
Yeah.
We're going to carry it over to that big white machine.
Oh my God.
Oh god.
See? AVE did a.
We have to have like a mesh to
AVE
make sure
did
if
a
it gets
bolter
sucked through. It
review
doesn't
of
Yeah.
die.
and he destroyed it. I commented, I was like, send me this thing, because he was like, that's a piece of shit. And I was like, send it to me, I have the thing. And he didn't. So we got
It's
to buy
going
one.
to disintegrate and get
It's
sucked into
gonna-
the
yes.
and the damage.
What is the bolter thing? Like, what is that?
Board of Lame Tool Reviews.
Okay.
Did you see AV, or, Dave, BEV Blog, did you see his review of the thing I sent him? I sent a duplicate one to AVE.
Yeah, I know.
Which is awesome because like every 5th comment on Dave's video is like, you need to send one to AVE! And it mailed out last week.
Nice.
So, it was supposed to go out to him like 3 weeks ago, but we played hell on paying for shipping, so it had to wait a while.
It was slightly expensive.
It was a lot expensive.
It was a lot expensive.
That was over $100, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to try the miter? No, don't.
No, I don't care about that one. What else we got?
We got one of everything pretty
Okay.
much.
18
We
volt
have
lithium
two,
batteries.
We have 2 batteries and a charger for it.
Okay.
For it all. So neat, cool.
It's
all
cool.
that jazz.
That's neat. Oh, now that, nothing says quality. Like when drill bits come in 2 different you get your masonry bits and your, it doesn't even say what kind they are.
It'd be
But
metal bits and that'd be wood bits. So
where's the wood? Oh, those are, okay.
because you got the billet.
Yeah, you got wood, metal, and masonry all in the same case with depth stops. That's quality. That's
Comes with a hole saw.
it's got a whole set of
Set of
hole
hole
saws.
saws.
This is, man, this set of tools right here. This is what we ought to send to like chapters. Like here's your entire. This is all you'll ever need.
Send them a whole tote.
This, and you know what they need to go with it? A drill doctor. And you're set. Especially if you get the little Dremel drill doctor.
Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me. If you get like an actual drill doctor brand, it's alright. But we've had some shitty off-brand. Oh, I feel protected.
This is
Monopod.
money was spent.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because it says Manfrotto. Yeah, I know how a monopod works.
Although
But
it works
it's
really,
the
it's really,
foot
it's really cool.
that caught me off guard. You just stand on it and it comes up.
So you can pull it.
I went driving through the
unlock
countryside of Japan with one of those and a video
Oh,
camera
it's infinite.
stuck out.
anywhere you want it.
It's anywhere you want.
Well, that's neat.
Stuck out the sunroof. That was an interesting video.
Steven said they could use one of those.
They actually can. Hey, the batteries.
The batteries are done.
Let's see if they're timing out for chargers. Because they're all going at once, which tells me they're probably timing out.
You can change that time, can't you?
His charger maxes out. I gotta turn up mine.
Where it's the same place you can do that.
My charger's doing weird things where I get like garbage on the displays every now and then.
Every once in a while, mine used to do that, but it hasn't done it in a long time.
Well, maybe it's just getting used to you, Paul. You know, getting to know you, knowing what you do,
Baby.
all that weird shit you do.
So you've got the Field Tech dual channel DDS function signal generator encounter.
Field Tech.
From Field Tech.
Gotta love that name.
Yeah.
You liking that?
You missed that.
Oh, you licked it.
Oh wow, hey, you got stuff happening here. That looks like science.
I disconnected the ground.
There's a little. That thing's as twitchy as mad.
I think I got it. Right the probe. Clip it over there. Well, if you can get it sitting there, I won't argue.
Okay. You want it as an antenna? Do you want it?
Yes, I want it as an antenna.
Okay. There, wait a minute.
Hold on, we might be all right.
Okay.
You got some like seriously bent up knobs down here.
Yeah, that one's been busted. You don't know about that. All right, what do you want grounded to?
Nothing.
Okay. Grounded to nothing.
Here, clip this to the secondary wire that's by your. Clip the red, no ground.
Okay, they're clipped. And I can see the insulation is stripped off. Hey, there's stuff. Now we look for resonance. Tell me that ain't it.
100 kilohertz.
That's too low. Oh yeah.
No, I kicked it up 2 clicks. You're there.
Yeah, but it moved. Go back up 2 clicks and look. That's low.
Yeah,
We just
right.
came through a node.
Mm-hmm. Well, the lowest one is the one you want to hit.
Yeah? Okay, well, we'll keep going low. Yeah, that's right, it'd be the fundamental.
Stop. Give me what that is. That you're at 230 or so.
That's it.
230. Okay.
230 kilohertz?
Yep.
All right, I'm going down.
Up.
Come out a click?
100.
Come out a click. Should be at 115. No.
You're going way lower than 115. Up more. Clockwise. You're at 98.
Yeah, I know. I'm watching this. I don't
know.
care about
Well,
that.
you're not at 115.
Well, at 115, we're back down significantly.
I know. Looks like right around 100.
Right there. 100 kilohertz, I'll say almost exactly. All right, at 100, we're good.
Go down some more. Don't think you're going to get another one.
No, because I'm past 50. I should have had one about here. 100's it. 100's the fundamental.
Okay, so 100 kilohertz. So now we match. Okay, you got the RCL meter, don't you?
Yes.
Measure that primary.
Where's the RCL meter? I'll look for it.
We lost our RCL.
I didn't lose it. I just don't know exactly where it is at this moment. It's probably over here somewhere. Because this is where I would put it.
answer.
Never mind, I got it.
I was gonna say I knew the answer to that question. It just hit me.
Hey, Paul. Hey, what?
It's the fourth wall.
I have an RCL meter.
Marley?
Okay, you have to discharge the capacitor.
All right, I want that.
No, it says very clearly, discharge the capacitor before testing.
Okay, what capacitor?
I don't know, but you have to discharge it before we test it.
There's no capacitor here to discharge.
Okay, right?
Well, where's the...
What do you
we're
want
looking for the end of...
Oh, you want to measure that? Okay,
Yeah,
I have an end. We really need longer test leads for this. All right, what do you want to measure?
I want you to get over on this tube.
You don't ask much. Find me a pair of test leads with that plug on. Hey, I'm not used to working with something this short. This is more your world. Hey, Ed. Find me a pair of test leads that have ends on them like this.
Ends like what?
Come here and I'll show you.
Standard fluke test
Standard
lead.
fluke test lead ends.
Okay.
They look like that. Okay, Paul. Good luck. I am awesome at this game. You got any quarters?
I got it as 57.8 microhenries
Yeah? For the primary?
for the primary.
Okay, you want to measure the secondary?
No, don't need to.
Okay.
We match...
You got to do some math now?
Yeah, we match the caps to give us a resonant frequency that matches the secondary.
Cool. Figure it out. Mathing with Mr. Kidwell.
I don't remember the formula off the top of my head.
For what?
Tesla primary resonant frequency.
If only there was an application that we could use. What are you sniffing? What you doing? Trouble? They got mini clips on them and also got elevator clips for them.
All right.
I don't know what you need exactly. That's what he needs. Maybe I'll get clips.
Okay, the resonant frequency is the reciprocal of 2 pi times the root of LC. Okay, we know the frequency is 100 kilohertz.
Money is the root of LC.
Got a pen?
You got a pen? Mon crayon est large, mon crayon est négro. That's racist. Touch it or don't, but quit changing. $98 kilohertz is where we want to be.
Square both sides. Three times 10 to the negative 12.
We have another good one at 230.
Okay, so multiply or divide that by, how many millihenries was that reading? Was that?
Whoa, 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 don't move, don't move. We have a fucking huge, no, our resonant frequency is 528 kilohertz.
What did you
We were getting like quarter or half for some lower harmonics.
Right.
Look, watch.
Okay, wait a minute. Editor, back away from
Yeah, get away from the thing. Watch this. If I go down, because I was like 100 kilohertz doesn't look right for a coil that size. Okay. Here's our resonance down low.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, 98. That's the best I got. Okay, no, don't fucking shit it down.
As it gets bigger, you turn that down to make the wave smaller.
Okay, that's great, but watch. There, that's as big as it's going to get. I take out of it, and we drop down quite a bit, right? Okay, and we just hit the top line. Okay?
Okay.
That's at 98.
You want to jack up to 500?
Watch. That's 98. Okay, and we just hit the top line.
I can make that ramp a lot. Well, never mind.
Just.
That was 230.
Yep, I think that was a half fundamental. And we are off the chart.
Okay, stop. Stop.
Okay. You're shrinking. You're shrinking. That's max.
527.
527.4 kilohertz.
Okay, let's redo that then. Clear. Okay, clear.
And that makes a lot more sense for a coil that size to be at 500 kilohertz.
27,400 hertz. Okay.
Yeah, I got another spike at 777. 777 kilohertz. There's got to be a machine that does this, that just does a frequency sweep into the thing.
You can do a frequency sweep, but it won't sit there and record the results on the screen.
But it'll do a frequency sweep.
Yeah, it will do a frequency sweep. Also, you can move the digit you're changing, so you're changing a different, like hundreds instead of ones.
Okay, I press sweep, linear sweep. Yeah, linear sweep's what I want. Okay. Wait.
This would be easier on the computer. Okay. So,
Run. Yes. Go up.
equals. Okay, something really, really small. All right. Divide by 2 pi.
I got to give it the frequency.
2 times pi, quantity close, equals. And an even smaller one. Okay, so that's that. So now I need to divide by the inductance. What do you got for inductance of the primary?
adjusted. Parm, parameter.
I don't know how to use this meter.
The instructions are over there.
Well, right now, I got...
I don't know how to change the damn frequency that I want it to sweep up to.
Is that a mu right there? I think that's micro, yeah. Micro headings. Okay, as we move around, it's changing things, and the fact that you've got the wires draped over is going to make it different.
Okay, let's try this.
Yeah, I had it at 50 micro headings. I had it at 58. Okay, that divided by 0.000058 equals.
Not the easiest thing to do.
That would be 5,000 microfarad. That's way too high.
Yeah! I want a 5,000 microfarad cap on a Tesla coil. On a 6-inch coil. Then we'll feed it with 500 kVA.
There. Or somewhere.
At 120 kilovolts.
Your wire added to the inductance.
Huh?
Well, I had 57 really solid with the little short leads. You add that much wire and we get a substantially different reading.
Swap the wires and see if it changes. Or just measure the inductance of the wires on their own, which is what I would do.
Their position is going to change what their reading is. That's why these leads are so short. And it falls through.
Yeah.
Takes a minute for it to stabilize.
It's meditating. If you were smart, you'd put the wire in the middle and you'd get the hole.
Well, we were reading 57 a minute ago, and now we're reading 13. Got
got some antennas over there, just some telescopic, shitty little antennas. Grab one, please.
Yeah, you're driving it and affecting it.
I was wondering about that. I'm just going to leave it going unless he mentions about it.
Yeah, 58 microhenries. You had
Center island on top, probably, or up on a high shelf, possibly. There's half a dozen of them. They're just telescopic antennas with a PL plug on the bottom.
Yeah, 58 microhenries, real nice and soft.
So we now have a function generator for the high voltage line?
No, we don't. That goes back to the...
Why?
Because I bought it to replace mine that died.
Okay. Yours died?
Mine died.
You're going to have to get a new one then.
I did. It's sitting right there.
How much it cost?
About 80 bucks. What a fun.
That's not bad.
Okay. I'm not liking my calculator on my phone. Clear. Stupid phone. Clear.
Smarter than you.
Okay. Like it knows, huh?
Give me your tail.
Dog knows. Dog knows. Okay. That's specific. Divide one side by 2 pi. I forgot the square root. Yeah. Divide one side by 2 pi. Divided by quantity 2 times equals that. All right. Take the square. No, square by square. There, that's better. Okay, now divided by 57 microhenries.
Let's do the math.
Divided by points
This is
0,
where he
0,
talks
0,
to
0, 5, 7.
But bongos! Thank you, puppy! Thank you, puppy! Ah!
1.5.
Thank you, puppy! What?
1.59 nanohenries. Or
One
nanofarads.
1.59 nanofarads. That's the note.
Almost perfect.
Yeah.
That's like right in the
What do we got right there? There's like half a dozen of them over there. Look up on a high shelf.
Okay, those are...
Mad dog. 1.59 nanohenries. We need a capacitor. Yes, we need a capacitor.
Those are 1.5.
Vicious fucking dog. Oh my god.
Those are 1.5 microfarad.
Hi, you're so tough. You're a vicious attack. I got your tail. I have your tail, vicious attack dog. Like that? That tastes good. Chew on it. Yeah, chew on it. It's fun. Playtime.
Well, it's very excitable.
You have the worst breath. Oh my god. Just beagle breath. You've got beagle breath. Look at all those teeth. Oh my god. You're so tough. Look at all those teeth. Now what are you going to do? Now you've got a problem. You should bite him in the ass. Bite Paul in the ass. You bite Paul in the ass, I will give you all the cookies. Yes, just go up there and just take a chunk out of his ass. Just be like, arr, 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 arr. You're such a good girl. Yes. Fix your ear. God. You're a good puppy and nobody ever pets you. It's so sad. Nobody ever pets this dog.
Okay.
Yes. We gotta watch Paul.
One stick is 12 nanofards.
Okay, so 2 gives us 6. We need 5. So at 6 we're LTR. With 2 sticks, we're...
That's 2 sticks in series.
Okay.
So that would be 20 sticks.
So we can crank up the voltage! More power. What's the voltage rating on those? What do you got, 10?
Yeah.
So the rating is 20 kilovolts, so we put 15 in, no problem. We got 13 in the thing down there, 13.3 volt nominal. We can overdrive that a few percent. What's our capacitance with 3 of those in parallel?
You need parallel, but that would make it more. You want less.
Well, we can go LTR.
Choose series. Six nanofarads with 2 in series. You know, this is handy.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, isn't it?
It's pretty good. Now I get to go do some math and think.
Oh, no, I got the dog! You're just gonna sit down. Okay. I love this dog.
I kind of know what it says.
This dog is fun. Alright, you gonna go math?
I want to go math.
Okay, go math.